Good evening, this is Tanisha Laverne, reporting live from the red carpet at the Paley Center for Media in New York City for a special presentation of America's #1 situation comedy, which stars one of my favorite comedic actresses of all time, daughter of Diana Ross, Golden Globe winner, style icon, fashionista, Tracee Ellis Ross. Does it get any better than that? Tanisha Laverne Grant, blackinamerica.com. Tanisha Laverne Grant live on the red carpet at the Paley Center for Media with one of my favorite all-time actresses and comedic actresses who I've been following since the Lyricist Lounge. You guys don't know anything about that.
Going way back.
Yes.
And you with the best hoops of life.
Well, you know what? I wanted to impress you, girl. I wanted to impress you. Fellow generation.
That is a hoop I want.
Yeah, 125th and Lenox. I'll send you a pair.
So good.
I got best information.
So
I'll make
good.
sure you get them. So talk to me a little bit about this 44 number. I mean, Jay-Z had 444.
Okay. Yeah.
You were 44 when you won.
Yes, but I'm about to turn 45.
Okay, well, I'm still stuck on the 4. I'm still stuck on the 44. So
Okay.
this whole your mom.
My mom was 44 when she won a Golden Globe. No, it was 44 years ago.
44 years ago.
I don't know. I don't know where she's going with this. No.
Let me
it
tell
was 44 years ago when my mom won a Golden Globe, and I was 44 when I won the Golden Globe, my Golden Globe. And so that's pretty cool. And that's Elaine Welteroth over there.
She's amazing.
We got so much stuff happening.
Talk to me a little bit about winning the Globe. What was that moment like for you?
It was shocking, exciting, and thrilling. And I really, I feel that I stand on the shoulders of so many and shoulder to shoulder with so many, that as exciting as that moment was for me personally, it really felt like it was about something more and something bigger, and about more than just me. And that was really what came out of my mouth in that moment.
So coming on board with Blackish, I mean, the #1 situation comedy on television right now.
I didn't know that, so I really like it.
Yeah, let me repeat it. The number 1 situation comedy on television right now.
Yeah.
So in the infancy, when you got the script, were you like, okay, this is a go, or were you kind of like,
I was like, this is a go. I just felt like, although it wasn't my particular point of view about the Black experience, which I don't think is a monolithic experience. I thought it was really important that this story was told. The fact that this was being told through a Black man's eyes who had a loving family, and that we hadn't seen that on television in a long time. The fact that this was a story about a family that didn't just happen to be Black, but a family that was Black and is Black, I thought was incredibly important and smart and good and timely and more like needed. And so there were many things. The fact that this couple loved each other I thought was really important, and that the comedy between them didn't come from them being annoyed by each other.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I picked up on that.
Yeah,
wow.
It's one of the things I really like about this couple is that she actually loves all that is limited and annoying about him, and he loves what is limited. He is a blustery, limited man. You know what I mean? But somehow there is love that connects them, and I think there's a larger lesson about that really, to me, speaks to we can all have differing points of view, different backgrounds, really believe different things, and you can still love each other, be respectful, kind, and compassionate, and grow with each other and from each other. And that's one of the messages of the show that I think is really important. We are not making people laugh about a pot roast falling on the floor, which there's nothing wrong with, but we're actually promoting dialogue and sort of creating conversation, which is great.
I love your relationship with the cast outside of the show. The relationship that you have with Yar Shahidi is amazing. What would you tell your younger self?
Oh God, we would have to sit down and have a whole
Just one thing.
It's coming. Just hang in there, honey.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tracee Ellis Ross, we love you.
Thank you
Continue
so much.
blessings and success. Hello, guys. I'm back again. Tanisha Laverne Grant live on the red carpet with the incomparable Miss. Well, you just got married, didn't you?
I'm engaged.
You're engaged.
I'm not married yet.
Okay. Because I thought this wonderful woman, young lady, is the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue magazine, for those of you who don't know. So tonight you're interviewing who I call your big sister. You guys really look like you could be like real-life big sisters.
If I had $1 for the amount of times I've been told, you know what you look like? And I'm like, I already know, Tracee Ellis Ross. They're like, yes, Tracee Ellis Ross. I would be rich.
Do you remember the first time you saw her on television?
I don't remember the very first time, but I definitely was a fan of Girlfriends from back in the day. And
What was your favorite Girlfriends episode?
Oh gosh, that's too hard.
I mean, amazing
But
show.
can I just say my favorite, just Joan's style.
Okay.
Is kind of like what I'm
That's
like
what you do.
aspiring.
Which capture it all here. Do you guys see the bell bottoms and the white boots? I'm all for
I
it.
sort of aspire to be, Joan Clayton. That's career and style goals.
So tonight, in a special panel, you're going to be interviewing
Yes.
Tracee Ellis Ross.
Yes.
Now, you know her both personally and professionally.
Yes.
What's the one thing that you want the audience to walk away with, knowing about like Tracee Ellis Ross? Like, what is it about her that inspires you that you want other people to know?
Well, I think what inspires me most about Tracee is how unapologetically herself she is. In any environment, she's consistently Tracee. And I think that that's a hard thing to do in Hollywood, especially as a black woman. Yeah.
I'm Blackish. 4 years. I mean, time just flies
I
by.
can't believe it's been four seasons, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Blackish, and I have been from the beginning.
Is that how you got like really drawn into the show? Was it because of Tracee? Because
Well, it was because so we did I don't know if you saw the episode that I was on, but Zoe,
no, oh my
yeah.
God.
So Zoe had an internship at Teen Vogue, and it was a deal that we sort of, or an idea that I kind of came up with when Yara Shahidi was on the cover of Teen Vogue.
Okay.
And so I thought, wouldn't it be so cool if we made this thing come to life on the show? And it was our first time that we had a cover girl actually guest edit the issue.
You have taken Teen Vogue, the whole Vogue organization, to a next level. I just want to say that, like, on camera. I mean, the first African-American woman in the history of Vogue magazine. I mean, amazing.
Thank you. It's
so
a team effort. We have a really extraordinary team of young people who get it and who are doing the fight, are in the fight every single day. So
one last question. Top 3 things you would say to a young 12-year-old girl.
Ooh. Do you.
Okay.
Figure out what makes you feel joy. And pay attention to what you do for fun, for free, and try to figure out how to get someone to pay you for that.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Nice.